We're going to be doing the electrostatic lab today. So the point of this lab is that we're going to charge the balloons and then we're going to find out what the charge is through calculations.
We got to find the mass of the balloon and then we got to charge them with an ebonite rod. Do this by rubbing it against its fur. The balloons were negatively charged by using the ebonite rod, applying it onto the fur, and then touching each balloon with the fur. That made both of them negative, and therefore they repel each other.
So now what you want to do is you want to draw a vector diagram for the balloon, and it's going to have gravity, it's going to have the electrostatic force, and it's going to have the tension from the rope. So you want to measure from using the middle of the balloon as the reference point. You want to measure the distance from the middle of this balloon to the middle of this one. And then you want to measure the distance from the top of here to the middle of the balloon. So it's going to go like that. Same for this side, and same for this side. And then because the balloons are completely circular, they're kind of ovals, you want to measure from the top of the balloon to the bottom, and then from one side to the other. So now you're going to find the charge of the balloon using the formula Fe is equal to kq1 q2 over r squared. So that was the first portion of the lab. Now that you have all the data, you can make the vector diagram and then start figuring out your forces.
Okay, once you find the charge of the balloon, you got to see whether the number is reasonable or not. If it is reasonable, cite your sources and use evidence from the lab to justify your answer. If the charge of the balloon is not reasonable, find the potential error and state it in your evidence. But wait.
There's more! There are 2 bonus questions on the lab. The first one is to explain the hanging ball. Wow, Mr. Engel's such a great teacher.
Isn't he?
Oh my goodness, I love him so much. This is so
Howdy y'all, it's your boy Dio, and I'm here to tell you guys that the second part of the bonus question is actually worth 5%.
No way!
So for the second part of this lab, you'll be looking for the coefficient of friction exerted by the wall. So there are 4 forces acting on the balloon. Using the data collected from the previous part of the lab, you'll be able to find the coefficient of friction